Hey there. I thought I'd start making a few little video clips about the event that it's so called, to share my experiences with that from earlier this year via a dream, without even looking into the event per se, or knowing that it was going to be called an event or having any idea about what it would look like. But just a general, well, very strong feeling from for many, many years, a couple of decades, that eventually I would walk into the light, that there's something very, very special coming to our onto our planet, onto Earth. July this year, 19th of July 2019, I woke up from what people may call a dream. I know it wasn't a dream. And in that dream, I experienced something that seems to have changed my energetic body, something I was very surprised about, something I could not have anticipated because I had not heard that it was on the way. But I now believe, I know very, very strongly that it is on the way. It's just a matter of when. And from what I can harness or gather, the when is very, very soon. But I think the when is beyond the point. It's just a matter to be prepared. I'll talk a little bit more about being prepared later on. So, in this dream, I was basically standing in my laundry, which is just across here. I was aware that it was a day just like any other day. So the whole world woke up and it was business as usual. There was nothing particularly futuristic from the feeling in this dream. That's why I would predict this is going to happen sooner than later. Across the seas, now I'm on the west coast of Australia, across the seas, not that I saw it coming through, but I'm very, very close to the coast and I know it was coming in from the west. There was an energy wave. I would call it a mist or a fog. I cannot say what colour it was, but it was beyond the normal colour or appearance of a normal fog that we would get from condensation and whatnot in the mornings. So I was in the laundry. There was a man there. He seemed to be shorter than me. He seemed to be not aware of what was going on and not panicking, but maybe just getting into a state of bewilderment. I was aware of what was going on, and I just recall sort of being there as some comfort to him in a way, but my focus was not really on him. It was on the event that was unfolding. So I was, quite aware this mist was inescapable and that it was going to come through everything. I'm not entirely sure what it was just sort of reaching my laundry door. While I was standing in the laundry, it was starting to come inside, and that was pretty much where I either woke up or the recollection of the rest of the dream is gone. And I, as soon as I woke up in the morning, I recalled this dream, and I got on the phone immediately. I got on the phone, I left messages with everybody, with my loved ones, with somebody I'd been communicating with a lot and in a relationship with at that point, but it rapidly ended because my experience of this event seemed to reveal the truth of an imposter of sorts. However, he was responsible for, I believe, opening my heart chakra to my ability to be able to channel or see or feel this event or witness it by going forward in time and then coming back to this time. Regardless, I felt very, very touched by this. The feeling of the energy reaching me, and knowing it went on for several weeks. It was like being on a high. So for me, my need to communicate just continued and continued, and I was even reaching out with emails to family members overseas and stuff, even 3-4 weeks later. Yeah, telling everybody to get ready. So I'll just read to you what I wrote in my diary that morning. 19th of July 2019. It's nothing major, but I just jotted it down. I have since deleted, unfortunately, a couple of my voicemails which I'd left with people, so I was ringing around frantically just telling people it's coming, there's something coming, get ready. Yeah, they all thought I was completely mad, but that's what good friends are, I guess. They love you regardless. So the 19th of July. Okay. I've said happy birthday, Grandad, because that's my late grandfather William's birthday. Last night I dreamt of the dimensional shift on Earth. It was sudden. It happened one afternoon about 2 p.m. on an ordinary day like any other. Maybe it was a Thursday. There was a guy in the laundry who was bewildered. There was a what is going on sort of energy. But I knew I wasn't expecting it to come in like that. However, so sudden and so apparent. That's it. The rest was just phone calls and text messages to people, just telling them to get ready. Then I had the friend who turned out to be, I guess, an imposter of sorts, or somebody who violently attacked me within about 4 days of this, somebody I was dating, and it was my first experience of domestic violence, I guess, and I was attacked physically. He was very openly spiritual, naturopath student, many crystals in his home, saw portals, orbs, whatever. That was his story. Anyhow, he turned out to be very, very violent. I talked to him while he was still in his act of being a very loving person. I talked to him that night after the dream, and he said, have a look at the stuff on YouTube of Fleurbrun. No, he didn't say Fleurbrun. He said Aluna Ash. So anyway, we had, so this guy that I was dating said to go online and look at Aluna Ash, Aluna, second part of her name, Ash. She talks about this event. So I checked out stuff of hers on YouTube. I sort of over the next few days researched quite frantically, or was just so interested to listen to it all. From Aluna Ash, I learned of Fleurbrun, Fleur, next word Brun, and she talks a lot about this event. And from her, I learnt of Allison Coe, Allison, second name Coe, Coe. Now, all three I had not come across before, and all three describe this event in exactly the same way that I saw it. However, they might have extra details, they might have dates in there, colours of the mist, but it's specifically a mist. This is what I saw, and what I don't believe it to be happening. I'm just to be happening in the future. I am simply waiting for it to happen, because it will happen. Makes one a little bit afraid maybe to put it out on YouTube, especially because of my profession and whatnot. However, I think people, I guess, label me as quite insane anyway, so I don't think taking this extra step is much worse, and these people who are labelled as crazy now will be will be seen as not the insane ones after this event happens. I believe, I feel very, very strongly that everybody will see this. Everybody will see this, and I feel very, very strongly that this will come in at a specific time. It may be different times all over the globe, but it will come in on a specific day worldwide. And there is no one who will not be able to see this and will not experience this. This is not about some people being open to it and some people not. No, this is something that's going to happen, a dimensional shift, whatever the ancients have talked about it. It's been known for thousands of years. We thought it might be coming in 2012. I wouldn't have a specific date of when it is coming, but I feel like it's round the corner and it's on the way. Get ready. How to prepare? I guess we all just keep doing what we're doing, keep loving, keep learning, keep letting go, whatever you can do to make way for more love and light in your life. I felt particularly get a lot of indoor plants happening. Get a lot of plants. Declutter. Just get rid of stuff. Have your home as your sanctuary, because when this comes in, you're probably going to want to be there. You want to be home. It's interesting listening to a lot of Allison Coe stuff. She describes stuff in detail, and I think it sounds like really plausible of what may happen. Things kind of shutting down for a few days, and then we adjust to this new earth. Another person who speaks about a new earth, of course, is Dolores Cannon, and it would appear to me somehow that maybe this new event is going to make, and coinciding with what Allison Coe says as well, this event will somehow make two planets come about. So we'll have the old dimension on the old earth, of which we are raping and pillaging, and we know is going very downturned environmentally very, very quickly. God bless our earth. I don't like to just think, disposable earth, let's make a new earth, but I feel this is what's going to be coming about. It's all energetic, and the old earth, she will renew, but people will not be able to survive on her really much longer. I don't believe so. When I was 17, I had a dream about, a very strong dream, it's just stuck with me forever, about the uninhabitable earth. So just very, very few people left on earth, basically just plains and a few people living under a bubble, man-made bubble, and a few people, or person-made bubble, a few people living out on the land as a tribe, but life was very, very difficult there. I believe that dream took place in about 2075. That's just sort of what I've always felt. I've always felt the shit will really hit the fan. It's hard. 2035 onwards, I reckon it's looking pretty bleak on Earth. That's just my opinion, but I don't think we'll have a lot of humans left on the old Earth by about 2075. And another couple of strong visions I've had over a few years were about the people rising up. And in 2019, I think it's fantastic that we're starting to see that. Is, I think, the Extinction Rebellion stuff and the beginning of these sort of protests in Chile, and there's a few things happening around the world this year. That is just the beginning. This will more than quadruple in the next year or two, I believe. Like, people everywhere are going to start rising up. Going to overthrow the governments, stand up for what we believe in. I just wanted to start a channel and sort of see who might tune into that and be interested in hearing what I have to say about the event. Haven't really described much there, but yeah, get ourselves ready. I think is going to be the most fantastic thing that has ever hit the earth, really. There's nothing to fear. The only people who need to fear, who will fear, are those who are living in lies. And we know there's a hell of a lot of people doing that. All will be exposed. All will be exposed through this event. So there's no running, escaping, hiding. None of that. Yeah, no point telling lies because it's all going to come out. And those who are stuck in that sort of lower energy of backstabbing or cheating or lying are going to be the ones who really suffer in the event. They will, in the being exposed by the light, they will feel that they're going insane. If you're a true and honest person, there is only so much to look forward to. There is nothing to fear. So if this gathers enough interest, I guess I'll just tune in every now and then and leave a video. And peace and love all. We are one. Ciao. Signing out.